Hello everyone, welcome back to Pabbly. In this video, I'm going to show you how you can create a WhatsApp chatbot which can automate the WhatsApp conversation for your business. I have already created a WhatsApp chatbot and we are going to test this once whether it is working fine or not. For that, I'm going to open my WhatsApp and I'm going to send a question. I'd like to book a CBC and blood sugar test with home sample collection tomorrow morning. I've sent this message. Let's wait for the reply. If I receive the reply, this is going to show us the AI agent which I've created is working fine. I have received this message. Great, I can schedule CBC blood sugar with home sample collection for tomorrow morning. I need these details. And then we have the notes with the rest of the details. I'm going to ask another question. How much does a full body health checkup cost? And do I need to fast before the test? I have sent this message. Let's wait for the reply. I have received this message. Full body checkup price and fasting. Standard price is this, current offer. Then we have all these details. So it has replied to me based on the question, the queries which I'm asking. Then we have another message. My blood test was done yesterday. Can you tell me when my report will be ready and how I receive it? I've sent this message. Let's wait for the reply. I can check that for you. First, which tests were done yesterday? Quick references for a report turnaround times. Then we have all the details. So you see, whatever question I'm asking, it is replying to me instantly with the same details. And this is how your AI agent will also start working for your business. Now, if you also want to learn how you can create this WhatsApp chatbot and automate your WhatsApp conversation, let's start creating this step by step from the beginning. Here in this video, we are going to see how we can create a WhatsApp AI agent to automate our WhatsApp conversation. For this, we are going to create a chatbot using Pabbly Chatflow. First, we are going to visit Pabbly Chatflow. For this, we are going to write www.pabbly.com/chatflow in the browser. And after browsing the website, we need to sign in to our Pabbly Chatflow account. On the top right corner, we can see two options, sign in and sign up for free. If you are an existing user, click on this sign in. And if you are a new user, click on this sign up for free. And this will give you some tasks free on monthly basis. You can use these tasks and check whether it fits your business or not. And when you feel ready to upgrade, you can use this code SHUYT to get maximum benefits on the Pabbly yearly and lifetime deal. Once you pay for this lifetime deal, you get access to all the features, that too forever. Here, as I'm an existing user, I'll click on the sign in. And here all Pabbly apps page has appeared, which is showing me all the Pabbly applications. I'll select this Pabbly Chatflow access now, and I will be landed towards the app dashboard of Pabbly Chatflow, where I will be able to find the credit allotted, credit consumed, credit remaining, and the WhatsApp number added. To add a WhatsApp number to your Pabbly Chatflow account, simply click on this add WhatsApp number, click on this WhatsApp connect, which is a preferred method, or you can also use a manual token to connect your WhatsApp to your Pabbly Chatflow. If you want to get the step-by-step process, the detailed video is given in the description. You can check that out. Also on the left hand side, we have very most important features of Pabbly Chatflow. The detailed video is given in the description. You can check that out. Now on the left hand side, where we have all these options, I'm going to go towards this AI assistant to create this WhatsApp chatbot. Here I landed towards the AI assistant page. We can see the total AI assistant, active AI assistant, and the inactive AI assistant. To create a new AI assistant, you simply have to click on this add AI assistant, and let's first name it as WhatsApp AI agent for blood test labs, and then simply click on this add AI assistant. Here I've landed towards this page from where I'm going to start creating this AI assistant. On the top, you can see all these options we have. I'm going to select this AI instructions. We have the instruction type. I'm going to select the instruction type first. In this drop down, you can select anything according to the requirement. I'm going to select as AI agent. The instructions are automatically added. You can enhance the instructions according to the requirement. Then we have this AI configuration. Set how the creative AI answers are. 0 means more focused, 1 means more creative. If I go from 0 to 1, the creativity of how this AI is answering will enhance. I'm going to keep it as 0.8. You can set this according to the requirement. Then we have this AI to use. I'm going to choose OpenAI. Then we have this model. I'm going to select as GPT-5 mini. Then we have this API key. Now in the help desk, a hyperlink is given, and if I click on this, I will be redirected towards the API keys page of OpenAI. To create a new token, you simply have to click on this create new secret key. First, you have to provide the key name. So let's say the key is test. The project will be default project. The permissions will be all. And then you simply have to click on this create secret key. A new API token will be provided to you, which you have to copy and paste that over here. We have the AI assistant settings. If you want to provide the header message and the footer message, you have to toggle on these buttons, enter the message, and it will start displaying. Then we have the stop keyword. So when when the user do not want to get the replies from the AI agent, the matter has to be escalated to human support, or the AI agent simply just stops replying to the user. Then the stop keyword can be used by the users. You can enter or type the word, whatever word you want, and press enter. In this manner, you can add as many as stop keywords as you want. We have this retry attempt. So when the AI agent is not able to resolve the query, the number of attempt which is given to the AI agent is this retry attempt. The valid range is 1 to 10. We have this fallback message. So I am here to assist with questions related to company information or support. If you have any question about a service or need assistance with something specific, feel free to ask. This is the fallback message. Now over here we have this fallback message. I have entered this message. You can enter anything according to the requirement. Then we have this knowledge source. So I have selected as upload file. I'm going to click on this cloud. I'm going to click on this add new file. Click on this cloud again, and then I'm going to go towards the downloads, and I have downloaded the file which I'm going to open, and I'm going to click on this upload file. Now as soon as the file is uploaded, I'm going to select and click on this insert. So here, as the document will be inserted, file uploaded and proceeded successfully, I'm going to first show you how I have created this document with the help of which my AI agent was replying. So we have this knowledge base. Over here you can see all these details: business information and the business details, contact information, working hours, blood test available, health packages, diabetes packages, health package, executive health package. Then we have the rest of the details: home sample collection, appointment, booking report, delivery report, turnaround time, test preparation, and all these details. So I have added all these details, and you have to add the details of your business and service and products in a very similar manner. Add all the details, complete details, and then you have to go towards the file and then download this in .txt or .pdf format. After downloading this, you have to upload in the manner I have uploaded. Moving on towards the next part, here we have this assistant interface. So we have the heading name first. You can remove this, add the name. You can see it changing over here. Then we have the subheading. If you want to keep it, you can keep it. If you want to remove it, you can do that. Then we have this initial message. So over here I have entered, hi there, how can I help you today? So my AI agent is going to use this particular message. You can use any message according to the requirement. We have this display by powered by Pabbly. I have kept it enabled. If you want, you can disable this and it will be removed from here. I'm going to keep it enabled only. We have this footer text where we have added the privacy policy, and in the footer link I have added a link to privacy policy. We have this user first message where I have entered, I need help. Now it is not necessary that whenever I need help is sent, only then the AI agent is going to respond. It is going to respond based on any message. We have this styling now. So I have selected the theme mode as light. You can select it as dark also, and you will see it changing over here. I'm going to keep it as light only. Then we have this assistant shape: circle, square, rounded, square. We have all these colors: assistant background color, button color. So you can set this according to the requirement. You can also upload the header profile picture, assistant profile picture, and the background picture just in the manner we have uploaded the knowledge base. After doing all this, you have to toggle on this button and then click on the save AI assistant. So you will see AI assistant saved successfully. In this manner I have created this AI assistant. You can also embed this AI assistant to your website using this code, and whenever someone clicks on that, they will be redirected towards the WhatsApp conversation. Moving on towards the next part, here we have to learn how we can assign this AI assistant to a particular group of contacts or to all the contacts. For that, on the left hand side we have this option of inbox. I'm going to open inbox in a new tab. I have landed towards this chat. I'm going to toggle on this choose AI assistant, select the AI assistant which I've just created, save this. In this manner I have assigned this AI assistant to this particular chat. But doing this manually and to particular chat is very time consuming, and that's why what we can do, we can assign the AI assistant to a particular group of contacts or to all the contacts. For that, on the left hand side we have this option of settings. I'm going to open inbox settings in a new tab. I've landed towards the inbox settings. If I scroll down, I have this AI auto reply settings. I have kept this enable AI auto replies on. I have to select the list, select the AI assistant to that particular list. Add more rules, select another list, select another AI assistant to that particular list. Add more rules. I can also select all the contacts and select another AI assistant to all the contacts. Simply save the rules. In this manner, I have assigned the AI assistant to a particular group of contacts or to all the contacts. And in this manner, you can assign the AI assistant, and I have created this AI assistant or a WhatsApp chatbot. Now, if you have any doubts, you can comment down this video below and we will try to resolve it as soon as possible. You can stay tuned to our channel for learning more such interesting WhatsApp chatbots. And before you go, if you plan to upgrade, do not forget to use the code SHUYT to get maximum benefits on the Pabbly yearly and lifetime deal. Thanks for watching.
Not only this chatbot, you can create multiple such chatbots using Pabbly Chatflow. Now, if you want to know the pricing plans which Pabbly provide, you can check out the link given over here. If you have any queries, you can mail us at sales@pabbly.com, and if you have any doubts, you can comment down this video below and we will try to resolve it as soon as possible. You can subscribe to our channel, and thank you so much for watching.